So I made a mistake. I said something that may or may not have contributed to my current state of being vehicleless. Last week I said the universe has it in for me, or the universe hates me. And I guess it might have been taken as permission to do so. But that's not really what happens. You sort of let things in, and it doesn't mean those things exist, but that which you give energy to. So this came into my head. Dear life, when I said, can this day get any worse? It was a rhetorical question, not a challenge. So it led me down the rabbit hole of entropy, which is the tendency towards disorder. So the universe works in a very specific way, and let's get smaller than the universe. Everything works in a very specific way. If more energy is added, you can retain the way in which that thing operates. So like an engine, you add fuel and air to it. So you add energy to the equation. You get a lot of wasted heat, and you get some vroom vrooms. So the wasted heat is something that needs to be mitigated, and the way that is done is with a cooling system. So even an air-cooled engine, as the name implies, there is cooling going on, but it's air. So any system that has a transfer of a fairly substantial amount of energy requires some sort of cooling system. So then we get onto the not that one. That one. Entropy. Tendency towards disorder. It's a very, 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 very loose translation. The reason this is called time's arrow is because time progresses in a very linear fashion. You can't really go backwards. Once a specific set of parameters are set in motion, like corrosion inside the cooling system, because the chemicals that are supposed to prevent entropy, the degradation of that system, as soon as those chemicals are not present, everything is allowed to act in a way that, nature intended. And oxidation is the way the universe operates things. So that's all I've really got to say. I didn't necessarily, and I don't necessarily think that the universe has it in for me, although some days I do legitimately feel that it's a bit of an uphill battle, that trying to row against the tide, or trying to I don't know, put the toothpaste back in the tube. Anyway, not trying to be negative or anything. I just was making the point that the tendency towards chaos is just the way things are. And if you don't know the history of things, and you haven't paid attention to what's going on with those things, then of course you'll end up with chaos. Anyway, that's all I've got to say about that. And you can't be good at it. And